Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in a little more than 10 minutes, so let's see what happens. All right, the markets are officially open. I was hoping BA would move up some, but right out of the opening gates, it's actually doing the exact opposite of what I would like to have seen it done. It is now moving down. But like I said, we are literally within the first minute of the day, so I will keep you updated. And I'm going to go ahead. Let's see if it wants to pop back above 139 a little bit more. So there we go. Short at 139. Looking for this to roll back over here a bit, which it's doing right now. So going to take the quick 130. So up $130, and we're 5 minutes into the day. All right, I think this Boeing again wants to roll back over. Looking pretty weak here. And at 139.34. So let's see if it can roll back over. All right, just going to take the quick gain there. Up 163. Main reason I hopped out there, look what's going on with the overall markets. Overall markets right now are dropping, and what's Boeing doing? It's actually slowly grinding upward. So this thing is relatively strong. So that had me a little nervous there, and that's why I decided to just hop out because, and right now, rightfully so, that was definitely the right decision because up the price goes. Still wondering though whether or not this is actually a truly strong bounce or not. But like I said, that's what had me worried. But I'm still going to continue to watch this one. But like I said. Sometimes you got to listen to what the market's telling you, and the market's saying, hey, we're all going down. Yet Boeing was going up. And a little update, there we go. Now the markets have actually started to bounce. So you see the market's bouncing. So hopefully it's not shocking to see that Boeing is also just continuing to go up that much more because now it actually has the market support with it. So again, still watching closely, still interested in this one. But like I said, that is why I definitely am happy to have gotten out where I did. All right, I am in at 55.45, and I apologize. That was such a fast move. $259 in a matter of 8 seconds. But I need to stop talking right now. And let me just at least get, in case that occurs again. So let's see, just double checking 56.85. Okay, let me get that in place again, just double checking. All right, so I put an order in to get short at 55.45 right there. And before I could even get the video recording again, the price had shot up there in just literally a blink of an eye and failed me. And then I got the video rolling and you saw I was in the position. But the time I could move my order down to 55, so I actually, if you go back, you'll notice that right here, I typed in the number 55, meaning I was happy to get out at 55. I mean, that would have been a great score. But because it had moved so far in my favor, I actually got out at 54.93. So I made 7 cents more per share than I was even willing to take because everything happened in such a blink of an eye. And that is, the power of the market at times when you actually. Now, did I know that was all going to happen? No, I don't want to come across. I'm not trying to imply that. What I am trying to imply, though, is that this is why when you use tools, my primary tool of choice is the technical chart, which is what you're looking at right here. And then to complement that right here, level twos, both are, in my opinion, especially if you're day trading, you have to be full knowledgeable. I kind of understand, or I partially understand, or I'm pretty good. No, pretty good is unfortunately not good enough in the markets. The markets, you're, as cliche as it sounds, it's true. You're competing against the smartest people and computers and everything in the world. So pretty good is not good enough. And that is what allowed me to capture that fantastic entry point. I mean, you look at the high. Look, I was within 3 cents of the high. Once again, just to reiterate, I'm not trying to sit here and say that I have some sort of magical system and that I knew that I was going to be able to score, $260 in a matter of 8 seconds. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that that entry point was not random. That 55.45 was not some sort of just, let me just throw it right there. No, there was a logic and reasoning behind it, and it worked out very well. So I do apologize that I missed the entry point there. But like I said, everything just happened so fast. So much so that even by the time I could enter in my exit order, it had gone that much more in my favor. But going to continue to watch this one. Again, next order to go short at 56. I need to get better at this, because in the comment section, I know some of you that are new and just getting started in the markets, you're like, wait, what is going on? How are you making money? Prices are going down. What I'm doing here is shorting, meaning you can make money in the markets when prices go down. I realize that's a very bizarre thing to hear when the first time you hear it, but that's what's going on. And I have lots of videos on my channel. So check this out for a quick plug. So check out my channel as a whole, and you'll see that I have several videos explaining what shorting is. But that's what's going on. That's how I was able to make money. I sold first at 55.45 and then bought back at 54.93. So let's see, up $422 now. And we're only not about 20 minutes or so. Well, I guess I can answer that right here. I got out at 9:48. All right, I need to stop talking. What's going on with Beyond over here? Very nice move here on Beyond. So I'm going to keep a close eye on this one going forward. But yeah, about 20 minutes in, up $422. All right, I'm going to try to get short here at 128.75. Just 100 shares. I need to protect my gains now at this point. So step one is I need to get filled. So at this point, I don't want to give back all these gains. So a quick little trick to kind of help with that is to just reduce position size. So right now I'm risking right around $100. So really I'm going to close up. There we go. Let me get my stop into place here. So I'm going to close either further in the green or I'm going to close up right around $300 because I'm risking right around $100 here. But this thing is either going to keep on moving upwards, to which I was just wrong and I need to get out, or this thing I think has a chance to roll back over, to which I could make even more money. But that's the plan right now. And if this thing wants to move down below 128.25 on the offer, then I'm going to adjust my stop loss down to ensure a winning trade. But this thing first needs to roll back over some more. So I'll need to see a break of 128.50. Like I said, I want to see 128.25 on the offer if I'm going to adjust this down. But if it doesn't, like I said, it'll be about a $100 loss, and I'll close and move on with my day, making a nice $300, to which I'm happy with. But right now, things not looking so good. But I'm not willing to wave the white flag quite yet. But if the markets continue to bounce like they are right now, that may be all she wrote. And yes, right now things not looking too encouraging. We're getting some downwards movement here. 128.50 though, that's definitely going to be the key level that'll need to be broken. So it's trying to roll back over here. All right, what I'm going to go ahead and do now is just pause, and if it looks like I'm either going to have to take the loss or if it starts to go in my favor, I will get the video rolling again. All right, what I'm going to do here is just get out right now because the market's just so strong right now, so it would not be shocking at all to see it go up there and take me out, which is where I had my stop. And yeah, right there, I would have, so I just saved myself a few dollars there by just hopping out. So it is what it is. Took the $57 loss, but no big deal. All right, I think Roku wants to make its way potentially back down to that 129 area, especially with the markets now starting to show some weakness here. So there it's rolling back over here a little bit. So that area right around there, going to be that key break point. So let's see if we can push down through that area. Markets are trying to roll over here a little bit too, so that should provide some assistance. What in the world? Oh no. Well, that was a very costly mistake. I went to a lower price stock, so I changed my allotment back up to 100, or I changed it to 500, but I forgot to change it back. And I am short 500 shares of this thing, and I am now going to be giving back my gains, it looks like. Well, that was very, very careless on my part. So at this point, I'm just trying to salvage something here. But that is going to prove to be a very costly mistake, potentially. Because I got to get my stop up there. So, wow. Looking like I just gave back all my gains, and I'm going to be in the hole here. And that is exactly what happened. So I am now down $264 because I forgot to change my position size back to 100 shares. Well, I'm not going to lie, that stings, especially if this thing is about to roll back over here now. Well, I guess moral of the story there, check your position size. And I'm going to go ahead and get short here on Boeing. I think this thing wants to get more of a pullback here. So there we do have a pullback. So pull out a quick little scalp there because I am against the trend. So that helped out a little bit. But let's see what else I can find. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get short here again at 140, 113. That candle there tells me that I think Boeing wants to come down. So there we are again for another quick little scalp. So I'll take it. Whoop, I apologize. Got filled on, well, I need to stop talking right now. What is that? Okay. Go down to 21. Got filled at 21.51, and again, just because of the split second type move there, I was out at 21.65. So a quick $70 there. I have now my next first order down there at the $21 mark. So we'll see if NVAX can work its way down to that level. I'll keep a close eye on it. Okay, I adjusted the order down to 20.51, and I'm in and all out there for a quick, another quick score. But what a fast movement that was. So I want to stop talking and go down to 19.51, just double checking. So 19.51 now here on NVAX for the next trade to the downside. So I am back green, but unfortunately $100, which, I mean, that's better than where I was. Still, check your orders, kids. Check your orders. Don't be like your moron Uncle Clay, okay? But let's see if this thing can flush downwards. Okay, 19.51. Next first entry point. We'll see if it can work its way down there. Well, I'm going to go ahead. It is 10:39, so hour and 10 minutes in, and I'm up $100, and disappointed for sure. Don't want to post this video. I can already say, listen, keyboard warriors, listen trolls, listen to YouTube professional traders who have plenty of time to scroll through the comment section. Let me just honor your time, save your time. I get it. I'm an idiot. I'm not good at trading. I should have double checked my order. I shouldn't be doing YouTube videos. Let me just save you the comments. Let me save you the time. I got it. I know that, and I don't blame people that hide stuff. I honestly don't, because there's so many people out there that just act so tough. And they're like, well, you should have done this. You're terrible. I mean, I'm not saying it's right to hide stuff, but yeah, I have no problem admitting I don't want to post this video one bit, but I'm posting it just so you can get learn from my stupidity. That's, I guess, all I can really say. But the other learning lesson is you can see why you always want to be factoring in, the risk, because had that been 100 shares, yeah, that would have been a losing trade. But then you see how the rest of my day played out, and I mean, I would have easily covered those trades, an NVAX alone, and it would have been a much different day. But it is what it is. So always make sure you double check those orders, as basic, as simple as it seems. And the most embarrassing part was, the trade had gone on for quite a while before I even noticed what was going on. So yeah, double check those orders. And right now I'm wondering, do I want to try to get in BA here? It looks like an interesting potential setup, but I'll take my $100 and come back to fight another day. But yeah, moral of the story, double check those orders. If you enjoyed these videos, show me some support, because the trolls are going to come out, right? So hit that like button if you enjoyed these videos, even though they're kind of train wrecks, but hopefully you enjoyed something. So the easiest way to say, Clay, yeah, keep making these videos. Thank you. Just hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. Would love to hear from you. Whether you have you ever done anything stupid like this? I'd love to hear some horror stories. I mean, you just saw one of my horror stories. So feel free to let me know in the comment section below if you've had something like this where, one stupid mistake ends up costing you quite a bit. And we can all kind of wallow in our sympathy in the comment section. But yeah, so hit that like button, leave a comment below. Check out the channel as a whole also, and hopefully you decide to ultimately subscribe. But yeah, I've said it a million times, and I'm going to say it one more time, because you saw the real catastrophic results that can come from it. But, well, not catastrophic. I mean, I'm ended up being green on the day. But yeah, some very annoying results that can come from it. So make sure to double check those orders. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up, as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.